Hey guys, what's going on? And today I'm going to be showing you the best solo method to do your meta runs on the island map. Okay, so I have gone over the top in terms of the stuff I've got. Obviously I've got an Anki, which everyone should have an Anki at this point for the meta run. I have got the bug. The weight isn't too crazy, so it will be pretty similar to what you can do with a good weighted RG. Okay, so the method I'm doing, guys, is on the snow area, because obviously I could just say go to volcano, which yes is the best way to get the most amount of metal. However, if you live in the snow, there's no point doing the volcano method now. So I'm going to show you the route. There is two separate routes for this. So I'm going to show you the first method, which is very good, and we're going to start up on the ice bridge, if you guys know that point. If not, it is located at 30.4 lat and 8.8 long. So yeah, it's just known as the ice bridge we're going to start at. So the server rates we're doing this on is the small tribes server. Okay, so when you're on the ice bridge, you want to go to the end of it, just I should say the beginning of it, and there is a couple nodes of metal. Obviously this is a solo method I am showing you, which obviously can be done by any, like with a tribe mate will make this a lot faster. By that I'm talking maybe 2 times faster. This was a level 135 Anki, I think. It hasn't been bred up at all. If I go to the show ancestors, it was a wild tame I got it at. Let me just hop on this quickly, get out of here. And the reason why I'm showing you to do it on a bug, because obviously normally the bug has a lot higher weight, and you have certain special abilities with the bug. So say there's that mammoth next to that metal node just over there, I can pick up the mammoth if I don't want to smack it using the bug. Or if there's a lot of dire wolves, I'm on a Xbox right now, I can click my right thumbstick in and it does the ability to control their aggression. Like it stops them from being aggressive and it runs away. So yeah, it's just along the beginning right here is the first part. It's a lot of jumping up, jumping down kind of route. Okay, so it's just to the right now is where the next little bit of metal is. There is one section in this where you get like 2,000-3,000 worth of metal ore straight off the bat. So you can see that at the side of my screen, the amount of metal I'm getting isn't crazy in terms of me boosting it to show anything special. This is proper official, but small tribes stats. It is the weekend, well it's Monday night now, so it should be on 2 times still for a little longer. So do take that into consideration. But my method is always do all your metal runs, stone runs, on the weekend, just because they're the hardest ones to actually farm. And obviously as a solo, you'll see different names and stuff, but I'm the only one a part of the tribe now who's playing. And this is the best method to which I've been finding. So yeah, if you are enjoying these guys, do leave a like or subscribe for more. I am trying to get a lot more of these kind of videos out for solo players, or just anyone really. It is tips and tricks really. Okay, so the ice bridge has now been fully got in terms of the metal. So now if you can fly into the sky a little bit towards blue, so you're just going above all these trees. I'm going to take you to the best spot now in terms of the big group of metal being there. So there's a rock basically where there's metal which is spawned inside of it, and there's metal all around it, so it's just under all of this here. So you see all these metal ones. It is very hard to see it in terms of the metal nodes because of the snow on top, but it's this rock right here. You can see a metal node to the right of it, but there's a bunch meshed into the actual rock. So if I try and destroy, okay, so that's one metal I've just got. Okay, if I can try and just hit this one, And I can just keep hitting if I move my Anki a little bit inside this rock. And there's a lot more than it first appeared. So yeah, you see, you've got 2 more here after I've already destroyed 2. Which, for this kind of area, is a lot in this close by region. So okay, so that's another one which you can't even see. Another one which I can't even see. This one. So right there, in terms of them little swings then, I just got about 1,000. And that's not counting the ones I just got, them 2 ones I just got before. And here. So it's just loads of metal in a close by area. I do this in 2 sections, so obviously this is the first method in terms of the area it is, and the second is going to be more towards blue. So if there is anyone living towards that section more, then the second method would be a lot better for you. Both of these are very fast. I think it takes me about 10-15 minutes to do these runs. But it's literally a very fast little way to get lots and lots of metal. And the higher your melee on your Anki is, and if you got it inputted on as well, you'll get a lot more. One thing I will say which is a bit annoying about this section, obviously you've got a lot of aggressive dinos that will come, but that's anywhere. When you're smacking the metal, there's all the bushes. RT normally doesn't get you the berries and stuff, whereas in the snow it does for some reason. So it will require you sometimes to empty out your inventory a little more than normal. So as you see here, I am in the yellow way on this already. That's all you do is obviously go into it and just empty out a bunch of stone and the berries. Right, let's have a look how much metal we got so far. So already a decent amount of metal for just going to 2 little parts of metal area spawns. Just right there. So this should give you about, I'm going to say around 15,000 metal ore on this boot. And the second one gives you 18,000. So if you do both of these runs, it's about half an hour's work, but you're filling a lot of metal and it will do you good for the week. So it's still just on this location still I'm at. It doesn't stop, so it's just below the blue orb kind of mountain, and it just goes on and on and on. I have recently just done a video about silicon runs around here, and I'm also going to do one about crystal soon. So do keep an eye out for that in terms of subscribing so you can see when they do come out. I am on a route right now for 50 subscribers. Who knows, I might have hit it by the time this video has been released, which is very exciting stuff. Obviously I'm aiming for around 500. And then yeah. Okay, so it's now starting to slow down in terms of the metal on this part. So after I've destroyed these 2, what I'll do is I'll take it to the next part. There will be a little bits of metal I am leaving, but it's just so you don't look. So over here we've got metal as well. Let me grab this 3 cluster of it. But there will be parts of metal I will be leaving, just because it makes the video extremely long otherwise if I don't. Otherwise it just keeps going on within the trees, and I know you guys don't want to watch that. You want to know the actual proper locations. So here, I'll leave that one. But metal is absolutely everywhere, and there's a bit more to the left of where I had stone. Okay, so we're now heading where you see it go like on the in part, just past it along this ridge side. So there'll be metal just up here. So it is a very simple one to understand, is this route. So you'll see metal all along here. So if I do this, this is probably the most dangerous part of the route now. just because there's normally a lot of like UTs, Daedons and wolves spawning over here. And a tip about this is, if you're using the bug, be careful of Megatheriums, because even a level 20 can destroy one of these bugs. They have obviously the boost against us, and they do a lot of damage. Okay, so once you got that little bit just on the little ridge side, you want to head a little bit towards the middle, and you'll see a group of 3 metal ores in a second just here. Let's see if I can perfectly place. Nope, why is it gone to the right? I was going to see if I could do it where I could just get all 3 of them. Obviously you can do this a lot faster than I am. Should be able to get both of them. There we go. And the last little bit, guys, of metal for this route is just along this part over here. And this is what I mean. If you was with a duo, then obviously you would be doing this a lot faster. However, I do feel like this is a pretty safe method if you're on a high popped server, just because a lot of people will head to the volcano or the metal mountain on the complete opposite side of the map. So if you are based over here, it's a lot less travel time and a lot less chance of finding players. Here we go, so it's just these 2 here, or 3 should I say, and then that is it, guys. Okay, so what I'll do is I will probably end the video here. I'll show you the amount I'm going to get just in a second after I've got these ones. Oh my gosh. After I've got these ones, and show you the amount of metal it does. Let's have a little look. Okay guys, so I'm getting to the end now of getting rid of all this metal, and there we go. Okay, so you get 18,000 metal orders, you see just on the left of my screen, for this run, which is more than I actually thought, and I was missing a lot of the metal ores. So it feels just over half of a forge of metal from this run, and it did not take long at all. So yeah, I will be releasing a second method if you do want to go and have a look at that. And again, I know I said it quite a couple of times, but do leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one, guys.